So is Willow actually infected? Before you jump to any conclusions of what you may know or may not know, we're going to be breaking down the entire ending of Piggy Book 2 Chapter 5. So I will warn you that this video will contain spoilers. However, it's going to be a lot of fun to break down, and I'm going to be sharing some things that maybe you possibly missed. But if you do enjoy the video, remember to leave a like and share it. Also feel free to subscribe for more. And if you're new, and if you want to show your further support, you can always use star code BIGB2 when purchasing Robux or Premium. So let's go ahead and break down the ending only in Chapter 5. And I feel like this deserves its own type of breakdown because out of all the chapters we played, I would say this was the most jaw-dropping ending. So when you beat Chapter 5, the sewers, and your whole objective is to climb back up the ladder and make it up top. And if you are successful in escaping the chapter, that's exactly what you do. Now, of course, waiting up there, the big suspense was who is Willow going to be shooting at? And we are about to break this down right now. So when you go up top, Zuzi says, hey, you go ahead, Big B, Z and I need to go back to the safe place and get some things. Good luck stopping Willow. So our help from Z and Zuzi is done. They helped us enough down below in the sewers, and now they're going back to the safe place to get some things. Maybe that's supplies, weapons, who knows. Now we go on to say, thank you to stay safe out there and meet me outside of this place when you're back. So this is the plan. They get supplies, we meet back up with them. Now that takes us into the cell where we have Giraffy, Pony, Mimi, Georgie, and us, and we're ready. We free them, we open up the cell because none of them were down in the sewers with us. So we open up the cell and it's time for them to go. Now Pony goes, where is Z and Zuzi? Because they saw them, of course, in the beginning, and then you say they will meet us outside. We need to go now because we know that Willow is coming after us. But to our surprise, we see Tiggery. Now this is very interesting because Tiggery was in our predictions and many others that Tiggery would show up because Tiggery was the only one that was not technically like in the end of the safe place at all. Now we do know that Tiggery has something against Willow in this, but we'll get more into detail about that one. So Tiggery shows up and Tiggery has one job to do, and that is to kill us. Yes, Tiggery is either going to throw this knife at me, like the player, you the player, or Pony, because Willow really dislikes Pony and the officer, which is us, and that is confirmed in one of the notes. So Tiggery doesn't have the heart to do it. Tiggery does not have the courage and the guts to do it. So Tiggery does not throw it, and guess who shows up in the picture? The boss, Willow. And Willow comes in and says, useless tiger, looks like I'm gonna have to deal with them myself. Now remember, Willow hates us and Pony. So this is it. Willow doesn't plan on shooting us all, mainly the people that really caused her trouble, whether that's to William, her family, because when we first bumped into Willow, Willow was kind of innocent, and now Willow full of rage. So Willow brings up the courage and is determined and says, this one's for you, William, and shoots. But I want to pause it there, and I want you guys to know that Willow's nose is not scratched. I've been getting some comments. I also thought of this too when I played it at a glimpse. We do realize that something is up with the nose, but I do believe that is a different texture, and that is why it actually glows like that. It's like not scratched, but it's like when the light actually hits it. So yeah, Willow is not scratched. However, that would have been very cool if Willow was scratched, maybe by Zizzy. I thought that would have been awesome. So after that happens, so Willow actually takes the shot, and if we look at this, guys, we know exactly who the bullet was really aiming for. Despite, yes, she has our hatred for us, the player, and Pony, it looks like this bullet was going to hit Pony. Why? Because Giraffy jumped straight in front of Pony. It didn't look like it was going to hit us, but it looks like it was going to hit Pony in the back, and Giraffy jumps in. Mimi screams, "Giraffy!" And then Pony goes down, and Giraffy's final words at this moment is, I hope this enough to forgive me for Zizzy. Now, why would Giraffy say that? Giraffy says this because Zizzy has gotten infected, and it was semi-Giraffy and Mimi's fault, especially wanting to, radio in, and it was a little bit of Giraffy's fault on that one. So I guess, he felt really, really guilty about that and what happened. And oddly and funny enough, Pony says it's more than enough, Giraffy. So not only did Giraffy had to take a bullet in order to get forgiven. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, it's definitely more than enough. Again, Giraffy has that guilt from getting Zizzy sort of captured and infected. So yeah, and now you say, get him out of here. Do what you can for him. Now Willow, Willow doesn't shoot or anything. Willow just says, she's ready basically. You're tired of running and you're like, Willow, let's settle this. It's time. And then Willow says, with pleasure, let's dance, darling. Now the thing that what I suspect may happen is that Tiggery may do something to Willow, especially being treated the way that was. Willow's already shot one person. I don't think anyone else is going to get shot, but that is pretty much the breakdown of the ending, guys. Willow definitely demonstrates her hate for us, and it's very unfortunate that Giraffy is actually the one that got shot. Now, do I think Giraffy is dead? Maybe I will save that for another video, but I want to hear from you down below in the comments. Do you think Giraffy is dead? But thank you all so much for tuning in. Let me know if this was your favorite ending out of all the Piggy Book chapters. For me, this was my favorite. But yeah, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like and share it. Also, feel free to subscribe for more if you're new. We're going to be having a lot of prediction videos and secret videos coming out, so make sure you are subscribed as well, as you do not want to miss that. Make sure to click that bell and turn on notifications, and I will see you in the next video.